Dear students, welcome to the virtual learning platform of Shri Guru Sudhindra College. Dear students, in this video we are going to discuss about graphic programming in Java. For graphics programming, at the beginning we need to understand the coordinate system, right? The coordinate system of Java. As and when you go through the screen, right, at the top left corner, right, see, this is the screen what you are witnessing here. Top left corner is this one, right? So here if you go through this particular picture, top left corner is this is always identified as 0 0. This is the x-axis, this is the y-axis here, right? So here in this case this is 80 comma 0 because x-axis is 0, y-axis, x-axis is 80, y-axis is 0. In this particular direction x-axis is 0 and y-axis is 80, right? Now if you draw a particular box in this particular picture, right, so here it is a square, right, where I am drawing it, this is 0, this is 10, this is 20, right, x-axis is 20. If you talk about y-axis, 0, 10 and 20, so 20 comma 20 is the starting point, and here it's a square, right, so both the points should be same here. 60 comma 60 is the ending point here, right? So the whole window is 80 comma 80. So in this way it is clearly mentioned. So this is the coordinate system which one should know, right? So in Java system we are using here the coordinate system, and this is the coordinate system through which the application can be designed. Now to do all these things, to draw the things, right, unlike other applications where we have what you call the graphic related applications, but here there are programming codes, right? So these are the programming codes which we should know. There are a set of methods and the description which is already given here. In case if you want draw a clear rectangle, right, clear rectangle means the rectangle without any kind of content, so it's called clear rect. For that this method is used. Copy area, for that copy area. Draw arc, if you want to draw the arc, if you want to draw the line, for drawing the oval, for drawing the polygon, for drawing the rectangle, for drawing the rounded rectangle, for drawing the string. So these are the different methods which are readily available in Java, which can be used to draw all these kind of objects, right? See here in this description box everything is given clearly, you can just refer it, right? So the individual methods and its description. Draw arc, for drawing the arc, draw line, for drawing the line, for draw oval, for drawing the oval, and similarly all other methods. Now let me show you some other methods. Fill arc, if you want to fill the arc, fill oval, fill polygon, fill rectangle, fill rounded rectangle, get color, get font matrix, right? Then set color, set font. See, there are lots of applications, lots of components, or what you say, the methods which are available here. See, there are two methods, two different slides which represents or present the number of methods. So here you can find the number of methods, and even here the number of methods, and every method it points for one particular thing, right? For drawing the rectangle, for drawing the arc, for drawing the oval, for drawing the polygon, for drawing the different object, for drawing the string, then for filling the arc, oval, polygon, and many more things here, right? So everything can be done using this particular method. Now here let us go through the individual method in detail. So first and foremost let me handpick the method called lines. So what is a line? Line is a method using which the line can be designed. So what is a line? Line is nothing but a group of points. So for every line, so we'll be having a starting point and the ending point, right? So that starting point, how to identify the starting point? Starting point is identified by using the xy values, ending point once again by using xy values. These xy values we call it as x1 y1 and x2 y2. This point you can call it as x1 y1, and this one you can call it as x2 and y2. Now you want to draw the line. For that there is a built-in method here, g dot draw line, right? Draw line is a method using which the line can be right? So to draw the line, g dot draw line, from where to where? From 10 comma 10 to 50 comma 50, right? So that one particular line will appear on the screen. So this is the speciality of drawing the line. Now similarly there is a method called drawing the rectangle. Now drawing the rectangle we have, but for square normally there won't be a method. So what may be the reason? The reason is very clear, right? Rectangle, by making some sort of changes in the x and y values, you can bring or you can design or you can present the square easily. But from square to rectangle it is not possible, right? You have to extend something. So for a given rectangle itself, what you can do, you can shrink it and you can make it square. So normally in programming language we don't have a specific function for square, but we have a function for rectangle. Now what and all we need to mention for a rectangle? We need to mention the x and y value, xy, right? X1 y1 normally we call, right, that x and y value. Then we have to mention the width and even we have to mention the height. You can see here g dot draw rect 1 2 3 4. There are 4 values separated by commas. The first one represents the x value, second one represents the y value, then the third one it represents the width of the rectangle, and the fourth one it represents the height of rectangle. So this is about the drawing rectangle. G dot draw rectangle 10 comma 60, right? That is the x and y value. Then even we have mentioned the width and even we have mentioned the height. So this is the speciality of a rectangle. So here we have seen, we have discussed the two different components, even about the line as well as the rectangle. Now let us talk about circles and ellipse, right? Now for circle and ellipse, right, once again we have got its own method. Draw oval is a method, right? Draw oval is a method. Using this particular draw oval method, what you can do, you can draw the circle. Now what is expected here, what is required? So that let us see here. Let me, yes, take you to this particular thing. Okay, g dot draw oval, okay, 20 comma 20, 200 comma 120. Now what is this 20 comma 20? 20 comma 20, it represents the starting x and y value, right? So for every circle, right, for particular circle, or when you call it as a oval, at the top left corner here it is there, right? So this particular value we can consider it as 20 comma 20, right, this particular value x and y. Then we have to mention the width and height. So for this width and height, if you make it both same, right, if both width and height are same, then it's a circle. Now if you differentiate the width and height, then you are going to get the oval. Now in case if you can increase height and you can increase the width, right, or you can decrease the width, whichever shape you want, based on that you need to take a call. But for everything, this particular point is the base. The top left corner is the base. The top left corner is the base. Using this particular base, we have to draw. See, normally in mathematics, while drawing the circle, what we do, we consider the circle, we consider the center, and based on the center we draw, right? Because that's a manual method. But whenever you take a computerized method to draw the circle, we are considering this particular point as the base. This is the base point here. For example, in this particular example, draw oval 20 comma 20. Draw oval 20 comma 20 means this particular point. From here, what is mentioned? 200 comma 120. 200 is the width, 120 is the height. In that way, automatically the oval we get. In case if we make 200 comma 200, then we are going to get a circle. Now g dot set color, color dot green. Initially what I'll do is this, now I am going to set the color, right? So g dot set color, color dot green, it means there are a set of standard colors, right? Color dot green means color I am setting it to green color. Now g dot fill oval, right? Draw oval is used to draw the empty oval. See, this is the empty oval, like this. The oval with only boundary, we call it as empty oval. Then fill oval means the oval with content, right? The oval with the content, we call it as fill oval. Fill oval of this particular value. What is mentioned here? X value, Y value, then width and height. So this is mentioned. So automatically what we will get? We will get a fill oval, right? The oval is filled here. So this is the application here. So here we are talking about the circle and ellipse, right? So here at first let me focus on the circle. So there is no directly function. Normally in programming languages, the way we don't have a function for square, but we have a function for method for rectangle. Similarly, there is no specific function for circle, but we have the method function for oval, right? Using oval we can draw the circle, using rectangle even we can draw the square. So on that basis it is mentioned. Now here, right, so the same description you can see it on the screen, right? So this is about drawing the objects using the different methods. So this is the base thing, right? A coordinate system, what is required? Then even in this video here we could discuss about the various methods. We have listed out all the methods. Then even we have discussed about line drawing methods, then about the rectangle drawing method, square drawing method, then about the circle and even the oval, right? And here there is a programming part. This particular part, it shows how to draw the oval, how to fill the color in the oval, and how to set the color. So just go through the contents in detail. If there are any sort of difficulties, please feel free to approach. So happy learning, happy programming. Take care of you and your family. Thank you.